Okay, so I was in the middle of this and my camera turned off. Of course, I figured it would because I didn't have the piece to fix it yet. So we're just going to do what we can. The only thing I did while I was waiting on that one to upload so that I could delete it to make room for this one is I went around the copper with a line of black. That's all I did. I am going to turn it this way mainly so I don't have to reach over it as much, because the only parts over here now are that. I will still leave it the other way when it's done, but for now. So I've done the coat of black around the copper, so now we're going back to this really light ice blue. And the black's kind of dried a little bit, so I'm going to have to be a little more careful going around it, because I don't want the blue to like go over top of the black. So I'll probably do a little and then I'll go back and add some and make it whiter. The kitty cats are awake and playing, so I apologize in advance. I hear them having a ball. Hopefully it won't be too very loud for you guys, because it's actually probably close to 1 a.m. here. So I had to shut my window because I didn't want just somebody walking up to my window and breaking in or whatnot in the middle of the night. So I had to shut it, so I had to leave the door open, and the cats are right there outside my door, so we can hear them. Hopefully they won't be too very loud tonight. At least long enough for me to get this done is the goal. I would hope to be able to finish this. I'm hoping I get this done in this video and we don't have any more issues. That piece is supposed to be here between the 11th and the 14th of this month. I am just praying that it gets here. So we've got about 9-10 more days. And that is either somebody knocking at my door or the dog hitting his tail against the crate. I'm kind of hoping that it's the latter, because I'm not answering the door this late. Because if it was important, somebody would have called me beforehand. But anyway, so please comment and let me know what you guys think so far. If you have an opinion, is it too controlled maybe? That was one of my worries while I was sitting here looking at it, waiting on my phone to start working. I was like, is it too controlled? Or, you know, I don't want it to be too overly controlled, but I also just don't want it to be all over the place either, you know? And maybe when I embellish it, it'll look different. I don't know. I don't want it to be too very controlled though. I don't want people to think it's overly precise, which is why I'm trying to do some of these little designs at the edge to change it up some. Okay, it was definitely the dog's tail, because he's in there whining now because I'm not paying him any attention. He will eventually get over it, I promise. He only really goes in the crate at night when he's up here, when I do breedings and stuff for his owner. He's normally out. He's pretty much like part of the family at this point. I'd keep him if the guy would let me. So But he can't be out of a night because I leave the cats out in the back 2 rooms of a night to let them run around and play, because the dogs play most of the day. And I can't let the cats in the whole house because Bill is scared of cats. And I feel like he would have a heart attack if he woke up to a cat crawling on him while he was trying to sleep. So I try to be mindful of that. He's very nice letting me have the cats. So I do my best to accommodate him as well. He is actually asleep, so I'm being quiet because I am in kind of the closet size little room area beside our bedroom. I think it was actually meant to be a closet because the bedroom doesn't have a closet in it, but maybe that's why they made it so tiny. I don't know. But it is my art room. My art studio, as I call it. For now, anyway. I was thinking I maybe should do this one wider, but I'm not sure. I was thinking because it's the one color that's actually pretty light, that maybe since the other colors are pretty dark, and then I've got the black. So I'm not sure if I need to make it a little wider just because it is the only light color on here. I mean, the purple's kind of light, but... And I'm rambling, I will. Because I don't want to just sit here silent and I can't edit it. So, can't add in music or anything yet until I get things fixed on my phone. Okay, so should I make that thicker? Maybe in some spots, since it's the only light color we have here. Maybe just make it more dominant in some places. I'm going to add a few wisps. Like I said, if I end up not liking it or something I'm not happy with, then I'll just change it. I'll redo it, I'll pour over it, I'll turn it into a swipe. I'm not one to just give up on a piece. I don't throw it away either. I can reutilize a lot and find uses for it. I don't believe in really wasting a lot of stuff, especially art supplies. Okay, I don't want to play with it too much. I'm wondering if maybe I don't do a layer of black. I don't know. The cats are having a field day with something in there though. Trying to figure out what's making the noise. I know what toys they have, but none of them would make the noise that I'm hearing that I know of. I don't know. There's no telling. I'm super glad they haven't tried to come in here yet since my art room door is open. But I think they're smart enough to know that they're not allowed in here. They are just kittens, but they're learning pretty good. The few times I've had them out with Bill home of an evening, and I've had them out in the living room with him, with us, they pretty much know not to go to his chair, not to go to him, that he's not going to love them, and that he's scared of them, and they seem to have learned that pretty well, so I'm pretty glad about that. And they get plenty of love from me. Plenty. They're going to get a lot more soon, because when the puppies leave to go back to their owner and the adult dogs leave, then the cats are going to be the only pets in the home for a while. They're going to get lots of attention. I might let you guys meet them during a Meet the Artist video that I'm thinking about doing. Because like I said, they are family. Any pets that we invite into our home, even if we're just fostering or helping out, become family. Okay. Dun 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 dun. I think it's looking decent. I don't know, it looks a little too controlled. I don't know if that's because of the black, or if maybe it's just because I'm not tilting it at all and I'm just kind of leaving it. So I'm wondering if maybe I should tilt it after I do this, and then maybe tilt it again after each color and just see if it looks a little less forced. I don't know. This is my first Geode, so it doesn't have, I don't expect it to be perfect. It doesn't have to be perfect. It's not going to be perfect. That's way too much black, so we will cover up some of that black with whatever the next color is, because that was way too much right there in that little section. I think I'm going to put this in a squirt bottle with the nozzles next time, because I ordered those from Wish and they came with like 6 different style and size nozzles, from large to really, really like fine. And each bottle came with the 6 nozzles. Like, I thought maybe they would send one of each size or something like that. But no, each of the bottles came with 6 different nozzles. And that was just a great deal. I was super happy about that, because I think I paid about $1.50 and I got 10 bottles, 60 nozzles total, 6 for each bottle. The caps, and that included the shipping, so I was super thrilled. I'm actually going to be ordering more of the bottles and some larger bottles. I have 3 sizes right now: the 50 milliliter, the 100 milliliter, and then the I've got one of the 500 milliliter, and I think I want several more of the 500 milliliter if I'm going to do pre-mix paints. And I think I want some more of the 100 milliliter, because that was a decent size for the pour that I did to pre-mix those paints. Okay, so I'm gonna just had to test something and kind of tilt. It's not really going to do too very much because that black is thicker, but it might do a little something. And if this is too, you know, not what we're looking for, then that's fine. I'm cool with it. And it's the first try. I still may try to embellish it and see if it looks better embellished when I'm done. I mean, I like it. I just don't know if I like love it. You know? There's like some that you like, you're working on and you'll be like, I love that. And that was cat food going everywhere. I really wish they would stop standing in their food bowl. It's so irritating. I don't quite understand it either. Maybe it's a cat thing. This is the first cats I've had since I moved out of my parents' house about 10 years ago. Those are the first cats that I have personally had since then. So I don't know, maybe it's a cat thing or maybe it's just these cats are weird. I don't know. But they pretty much stay in their food bowl all the time. And throw it on the floor. And then eat it. And Poppy's in there whining. I don't know if you guys can hear me, but it's kind of adorable. But this huge, like 60, 70 pound dog is just whining. Because he wants my attention. Because he knows I'm up. He can hear me. He's like, I know you're awake. Come play with me. And I probably will when I do this. I know I'll definitely take him outside and let him potty. Even though it's like probably 1:30ish in the morning now. Finish this side, then I'll do that side. I think it'll look nice that I took the extra time on the sides to make them match the top instead of just painting the sides any colors. But I think that's kind of one thing that I noticed about some of the geodes that I've seen that I didn't like. People would spend so much time on the top and then just paint the sides a random color. And it just always seemed off to me. If you're going to spend that much time on the top, why not put some effort in on the rest of it? To make it one cohesive piece, to make it look better and feel like you actually put time into it. Okay. Yeah, this might not be the best, but guess what? It's my first try, and I am having fun doing it. I'm getting to sit here and talk to you guys, even though you guys can't reply back. But I'm sure that some of you will reply in the comments, those of you that are watching. And I'm sure that we will probably have little mini conversations in the comments about some of the stuff I'm talking about. Like, I know Kat from One Poor Soul. I know she has a really nice cat. And if you're watching this, you should go check out her page and subscribe. She does some really nice pours as well. I will try to add a link. If YouTube will let me, I will try to add her link. But she does some really nice pours. She's a really nice lady. I actually met her, I haven't met her in person, but I actually met her online through Mixed Media Girl, which is one of the reasons I started painting to begin with, because I saw Mixed Media Girl's videos and I enjoyed what she was doing, and I was like, huh, I wonder if I can do that. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna try this and we're gonna see. And here I am a couple months later, enjoying it. It's a major stress relief. If I get stressed or depressed or just anything, I can come in my art room and I can just throw some paint together and be like, okay, this is my space and nobody can come in it. And I can do what I want and I can be happy and just have my time. And I like that. I like to have a safe, quiet space for me to just focus on me. I'm thinking that down the road, pretty soon, I would like to do a collaboration with somebody. I don't know if find somebody that's close or just do part of a piece and then send it to somebody else to do another part. Like maybe if I found somebody that likes geodes, I could work on doing a different geode than this and send, and then they embellish it. Or I could start a painting and let it dry and send it, and they can finish. Or they could start a painting and I could finish it. I mean, there's so many things to do. Or if anybody is local, I'm in North Carolina. If you're also in North Carolina, even if you're a little bit of a driving distance from me, or certain parts of South Carolina that are driving distance, I would be willing to do collabs like that. I'm hoping to make a trip to California sometime this year with my sister, if she still plans on just going out and checking out some stuff. There's a few other places I would like to go. If I go to Cali, I definitely would want to meet up with Mixed Media Girl. Even if we don't do a collab, I would love to meet up with her. I would love to collab with her, but I would love to meet her. Marcy seems like an amazing person. I watch all of her videos, her husband's videos. Check out his page as well, Johnny Farrow. I will try to link all of this down here in the description if YouTube will let me. But if not, she is on YouTube as Mixed Media Girl, and he is on YouTube under Johnny Farrow. If you get her page, you'll be able to find his page. He is a performer, some awesome music, just a lot of fun to listen to. I like his lives and I like watching his videos. So that would be nice to tune in. And there's a few other channels that I'll have to look into. But I definitely know that those are three that I think anybody that enjoys what I do and listening to me ramble on would also enjoy those. 1 pour Soul, and pour is P-O-U-R, as in acrylic pour. Mixed Media Girl, and Johnny Farrow. So check them out. I will try to add links so that you can. And let me know what you think. Let them know I sent you. Say hey, subscribe, click like, view some of the videos. Support fellow artists. That's something you cannot do enough. Support fellow artists. Because if we're not going to support each other, who is going to support us? So it's very important that we all support each other. Feels like this is a little weird. I think I may have just done all of the lines too thin. I feel like maybe I should have been like almost done by now. And maybe I should have done it a lot thicker with each color and then not had as much to do. But, you know, that's me. I'm weird like that. Yeah, this is my first time, so it's a learning curve. I'm ready to see what else Spicy thinks. I always love reading comments and seeing what else Spicy thinks about something. Whether it's something I do or something somebody else does that we're watching videos of and I see that El Spicy is there. El Spicy, I do not know if you are male or female, which is why I was trying not to say he or she, because I am not 100% sure. So let me know, so I know what to say next time. But regardless, I enjoy your comments, I enjoy your opinions, and I think it's pretty cool to always see you with other artists. You're always watching lives, you're always supporting several of the artists that I follow and check out and view. You also follow, check out, and view, and you seem to really spend time to get to know each of them, and I like that. So, viewer shout out to El Spicy. I think El Spicy has a YouTube page. El Spicy does have a YouTube page. I don't know